Hello guys, so today we are here to solve today's daily lead code challenge, the number of subsequence that satisfy the given sum condition. So first of all, we need to understand what do we mean by subsequence. Subsequence and subarrays are two different things. Mind you what I'm saying, that subsequence and subarrays are two different things. So a subsequence is either 356 or 36 or 35, so a subsequence in between this range 356 is either 36, 35, 56, any of this, but a subarray has to have all the continuous elements. Okay, so this is the difference. A subsequence may not have the exact contiguous elements, but a subarray necessarily has to have the contiguous elements. Now, having cleared this difference between subsequences and subarrays, now we try to get into this problem, and this problem says that number of subsequences. So we have to tell the count. Okay, we don't have to enumerate all the subsequences. We don't have to list out all the subsequences. Had we been asked, please enumerate all subsequences, list out all subsequences, then our approach would have been different. Then we might have gone into the backtracking and all those tracks. But here we just need to find the count. Okay, now count, obviously when you are asked to find the count, your mind starts thinking in the direction of permutations and combinations. Rightly so. So if you're doing that, you are going ahead in the direction of problem solving. Okay, in the right direction of problem solving. So having said that, let us see how we are going to solve this problem. Okay, so now if I start, what I'm going to do. So first of all, we need to return the count. Obviously, we need to declare one variable to hold the count. We'll be computing the count and we'll be saving it in our counts. So all successive, finally we'll be returning this variable, but during the course of computation, we'll be updating this variable in our iterations several times. Fine. Now what we are going to do, we'll sort this array. Okay, so we will sort this array, arrays.sort. Okay, so we will take these nums and sort it out. Why we are sorting it, I'll explain. Just be with me for a second. Okay, now after sorting it, what I'm going to do that I'm going to take the 2 pointers. So left is equal to 0, right is equal to nums dot length minus 1. Okay, like this. Okay, and then one pointer called mod. So let it define here only. Mod is equal to 1e9 plus 7. So this can overflow. Okay, so we'll have to cast it out. And to cast it out, we need to do like this. And okay, after having done this, what we are going to do. Now, after having done this, we'll take this while, okay, and put this same condition while left is less than right. Okay, so this is 2-pointer approach, the famous binary search 2-pointer approach that we are going to take. Now there are two conditions. If nums of left plus nums of right, okay, so if the sum of these two is less than equal to, okay, if the sum of these two, okay, is less than equal to the target. Okay, so why we are taking the sum of these left and right? See, the problem states that we need to sum the minimum and the maximum element, and we have already sorted the array. So after sorting, the leftmost position of the array is going to contain the minimum value, and rightmost position is going to contain the maximum value, and we are taking the sum of that. Okay, so we are doing the sum of the minimum and maximum element on it is less than or equal to the target. So the problem itself states that the sum of the minimum and maximum element on it is less than or equal to target. Okay, so we are checking that. So we are checking this condition. Okay, and after checking this, what we are going to do, we'll be putting this value inside the count. Okay, so count plus Then we'll do our thing math dot. I'll explain this why I'm going to do this. 2 times right minus left. Okay. So we will add this thing up. Okay. Okay. And then we will be doing percent mod. Okay. 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 Yeah, like this. And then we'll be incrementing our left. If the nums left plus right is already greater than right, then what we'll do, else right, we should do post increment rather than, we should do pre-increment rather than the post increments. It doesn't matter, but our code becomes a little fast. Okay. So now we have to just return the count. Okay. 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 So let's see how it goes. I'm sure there will be one compilation error, and I'll tell you after we run this code that what is the compilation error. You'll yourself will see what is the compilation error that we are going to get. Okay, so the compilation error which I was expecting is this possibly lossy conversion from double to int. How to get rid of this? So we can get rid of this by converting this into an int. Okay. Okay, so let me run this. Okay, so we are getting rid of this lossy conversion problem. And why this lossy conversion problem was occurring, because this math.power is returning a double value. Okay, we can check that out. Okay, that what is the return value of math.power in Java. So we can just write Java math.power. That's it. Where is Java, Oracle. Yes. Control F, math.power, right? Power, POW. Okay, so see the return type of this power is double. It returns the value of the first argument. This first argument raised to the power of the second argument. First argument raised to the power of the second argument. So let's just see. A is the base, B is the exponent, and returns the value of A to the power B, but it returns the double value. But we wanted to have integer value. Okay, and if you are doing this, we are converting this into integer value. Okay, we could have done this instead of at this point. We could have done this here itself. Okay. Okay, and yeah. Okay, so then also it's working fine. Okay, but if I submit it, okay, so see, we are not able to clear the test cases because it's returning double and we are getting a lossy conversion. So to avoid it, what we are going to do, that we will be initializing one array. And this array is of the same size as the this thing, and power of yes, so we are starting from 1, not 0, and going till this value, and then what we are doing, that POW I is equal to 2 times POW I minus 1, sorry, I minus 1, and then we'll have to have this. Okay, so it's better that I declare this thing below this. Yes, I'll declare this below this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Have one more line in between these two. Okay. So now we have declared an array, and in each successive position, we are, putting the value of 2 into power of minus 1. Now, see, if the array length is more than 31, then obviously we are going to cross the, limit of the int, because int is restricted from 0 to 2 to the power 31 minus 1. That is the highest value it can have. So in order to, get rid of that, we have to have this percent, percent mod we need to do. Okay. So after having done this, okay, we will be using this, and we can get rid of then this, int power, because we are sure that we are getting, the power of right minus left. Now you may ask why at all we are doing this. We are doing this because from right to left there are certain number of characters are there, and each character, there is two possibility. Either we can include it or we can exclude it. If you are including it, then that character is going in the subsequence. If you are excluding it, then that character is not going in the subsequence. And suppose there are 10 such characters, then in total we have 2 to the power 10 choices. So count is, count plus 2 to the power 10, and then we are doing the mod of it. So that's it. And at the end, we are returning the final count. So I hope with this, the things are clear, and we are able to get around this difficulty, because this difficulty is definitely coming because of the lossy conversion problem which we are facing. So let me run this. Use this as test case. Run this. So this test case is also passing, and I'm sure that, with this modification, this will be, our solution is going to be accepted. Perfect. So this is beating 100% of the solutions. And I hope now it is clear to you. If you are having any doubt, please post it in the comments, and I'll be happily answering them. Thanks a lot.